So this is a prototype of the new booth that we're designing for the man shows, which will begin this fall in November. And I've got pouches in here. This is not the type of pouches that we'll be using when we start doing pouches early next year. They will be actually pre-printed yellow, so they're pop a lot better than what the black ones are. But it gives you a good idea of what they're going to look like. Of course, beginning middle of November, we're still going to be using the plastic containers that fit in here just fine. These are two 6-foot tables, and Lance, you can walk around a little bit and just kind of show. Two 6-foot tables back to back. So it actually is 5 foot deep, which is a little bit bigger than a 2-pallet show, but I think it would be fine most of the time. Back here, you've got a sample bar, which is tall enough to act as also a guard, for a sneeze guard for COVID. You've got space back here to store a few things that you might need. And then my thought is that this is too far, obviously. If there's customers that are coming up here, you can't hand them a sample. And we certainly don't want to just load up this with little, samples, little plastic containers, because we don't want to be a taste and tips booth where people are just taking samples. We want to be in control of that process. So my thought is, you're basically going to be working the booth from the side. You're going to be talking to customers. For those that aren't familiar, you're going to be offering samples if they're not familiar with our product. If they're already familiar, you're going to talk to them. Maybe they want a sample of a new product. Maybe they know what they want and don't even need samples. When we did our test in North Little Rock in July, I don't think we gave out more than 50 samples a day, because people know our product. We've been in the club for years, and it just wasn't necessary. People are wearing masks, and they weren't going to take a sample anyways, but some will. So you'll work it from over here. If they want a sample, you're going to have your samples back here. You're going to grab one. While COVID's still going on, that could be on a tray that we hand out, and they could just grab. Because we probably don't, you'll be wearing gloves, so you can hand it to them, but I don't think we're going to really want to hand it to them, because you don't want that close contact. So we're going to figure out a way to make that exchange work. But anyways, this is what we're looking at. These are two 6-foot tables. We're gonna go with 8 foot in the booth when we start doing these man shows. So you're actually going to have 6 boxes wide, front and back rows. So you're actually going to have 12 boxes. The fact that you're going to be here working the club, you're going to be able to restock throughout the day without any issue, because you're there. You don't have to wait, like we are right now with the unmanned shows, only going every couple of days. Okay, thank you very much.